All right, what's up, Tennessee Titans fans? Welcome back to the Titans Table for Two in that two-tone blue. That's Andrew,
That's Christian.
and we're here to talk about the last week of the season, finish up the regular season strong. It's not been a good year, but we're going to talk about everything that entails for the Titans this week and going forward. We're going to talk about it all when we come back. All right, welcome back, Titans fans. It has not been a good season. That is no secret, but a very winnable game, I'd say, actually, going into this week. How bad, if you're being honest as a fan, do you want to win? Yeah, Saints Titans this week in Nashville, coming up tomorrow here in about, I'd say, 16 hours or so. What do we got? What do we want to see? If we're being true as fans, do we really want to win? What do you want to see out of this game this week? I guess with the Saints finishing up the season.
Well, I mean, overall is out of the question. Yeah, I think so too. Shout out Eric for being here. Now that the first pick overalls, I mean, I'm all for winning as much game. We're really picking from the 5 to 10 pick range anyway at this point. But just continuous development. What we've seen over the since the bye week, really. I mean, Cam's only thrown one interception since the bye week, so just the same trajectory. The offensive line has looked a lot better the last 3 games. Cam's looked better.
I'll be honest with Cam. I was more worried about the stuff that was starting to concern me more was the loss of the football, the grip on the ball and stuff. That was starting to worry me. You know, you got a few of those a couple weeks in a row, and I'm like, man, that worried me more than interception. You know, rookies are going to throw picks. You know, but
he seemed to get that under control too. So
yeah,
he seems like a guy that learns from his mistakes and stuff, and he really hit that bye week hard because he's been pretty lights out for the most part since. I mean, obviously not lighting the world on fire, but he's played really well since the bye week. Hey,
man, I'm still wearing that jersey proud, man. I'm still a believer over here, man.
I'll be rocking mine tomorrow at the game. So
every time I wear it out in public, that becomes the conversation, man. Is Cam Ward, the guy and stuff. I think it's impossible to judge him off this season, man. He's had no real leadership, consistently at least that he can depend on, and I guess what I'm most excited about is just some of the young players just have been pretty good, even though it's been such a bad season. Going forward, man, a couple of good off seasons, this team's right back in the mix of things, in my opinion,
Yeah, we got to make sure everybody's checking in on all their friends that are Colts fans and seeing how they're doing from 8-2 to
Yeah, I thought they were going to be the team, man. Honestly, I wasn't even focused on the Jags. All fairness, and due respect to the Jaguars, we've said it all year. We didn't really trust Trevor Lawrence, but he's proven us wrong so far in the second half of this season. And that's crazy, man. I thought the Colts were taking this and running home with it. But honestly, they still might be if Daniel Jones and all these things that you can talk about coulda, woulda, shoulda. But it's been fun to see Phillip Rivers back, though. I'll say that, man. I didn't realize how much I missed his little sound bites and stuff. Yeah. I think he wasn't appreciated while he was here. I think, man. I know we're getting sidetracked into non-Titan stuff, but Phil, and we're thinking about doing some of that anyway with playoffs guys to join us. We like to talk. I'd like to get back on here and keep talking football. I'm not ready for it to be over. So, Phil Rivers, man, I think he's one of those guys that wasn't appreciated while he was around as much, at least by other teams other than the Chargers and things like that, because. He had so many great guys that he was playing in the same time frame of, right? Like he played in the same time Brady was here and Peyton Manning was here and Eli Manning was here. You had all these studs that were playing in the NFL while he was here. Kurt Warner even was still around in some of that time. You just had the quarterback play, I think, has gone down a little bit in the last 10 years. I don't know. Maybe it's just my nostalgic brain, just me and my time period from when I grow up or whatever. I'm probably biased, but I don't feel like that elite quarterback play has been in the league for the last few years. But that's
Well,
just me.
the game's definitely changed for sure. I figure we start off with the injury report for both teams. Out for the Titans, Marcus Harris, who got hurt last
Love
week.
Marcus Harris too, man. By the way,
Yeah.
love listening to some of his interviews and stuff this week.
He's been working his way back, but he won't be back this week. Maybe he can play next week, the last game of the season.
Another young player that's been doing really well. Look forward to more.
So Caleb, Bryce Oliver, who's been out all season. So
Yeah,
but he's on the injury report every week. He full practiced all week, so maybe a couple of these guys will get out there and play the last game of the season. Questionable is Ali Gay, who's been working his way back, and Micah Robinson, he just got sick on Friday, so he should go. The Saints, Cesar Ruiz is out with an ankle. Zaire Mitchell Padden is out with a knee. Alvin Kamara is out with a knee. Brian Breezy is out. Questionable is their kicker who got sick on Friday, and Chris Olave and Mason Tipton.
nice.
So that's what we're looking at right now. But just looking at two teams that are kind of in similar positions. Doing good, Caleb. How you doing? But
So, Caleb?
Rookie quarterbacks I would say these two quarterbacks are probably playing the best out of all the rookie class. I mean, Jackson Darts had.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jackson Darts had some pretty good moments. He'd be the only other guy.
Too, but overall, I mean, Shuck is really. I mean, he didn't start the whole season, so, but he's really come on these last few weeks, and Cam has gotten better every week, pretty much. The Saints have a really good defense. That's a little bit where they defer. I mean, Titans have their moments of really good defensive play, but through all but 2 weeks left in the season, the Saints are number 9 in total defense. So you're looking at a team that's pretty good defensively. I mean, that's been Cam has got to have the hardest schedule against defenses for any rookie QB ever.
Especially, I mean, he had a rough start too.
Yeah, I think every defense he's played for 1 or 2 has been top of the league, top half at least, if not top 12.
Yeah.
Battle of the rookie quarterbacks. Two teams. If you told me after the way the season started that over the last 3 weeks these teams would be 5-1 together, combined 5-1 over the last 3 weeks, you wouldn't have believed me. So these two teams that are kind of like right in the ship late in the season with nothing really to play for but playing better football.
Well, the sad part about that is it seems like everybody except us had the Titans going 3 or 4 wins this year. That's what makes me sick, man. All these people that I don't think really had legitimate reasons to pick the Titans that way just kind of picked them that way because it's like people don't even know about the Titans, to speak on them. That's what bugs me, man. Half of them can't even tell you 3 players on the team, They can tell you Jeffrey Simmons, Cam Ward, and they get kind of stuck because Derrick Henry's not there no more.
We felt better about the offensive line. It took him a while to gel was the problem. Obviously, Brian Callahan wasn't the right man for the job. We really thought that Calvin Cam connection we were seeing all training camp was going to go off. But I mean, I think it's a combination of coaching and really the defenses we've played is huge. So
yeah, absolutely.
But speaking of defense, Jeffrey Simmons has continued to have an outstanding year. There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate that it's come in a season that's really not been productive for us. That's what kind of hurts about it a little bit, and I'm sure he feels the same. But yeah, can't say enough good things about Jeff. Love Jeff.
If it wasn't for Myles Garrett having the season he had, I mean, I think Jeff would be up for Defensive Player of the Year this year. That's how good he's played.
Absolutely.
I mean, probably a good way he doesn't get it is because we've been so bad. But way he's played. I mean, he's
Well, to be
leading.
fair, the Browns haven't been very good either. I mean, if the draft was tomorrow, actually, I think the Browns picked a couple spots ahead of us.
Yeah, but
But they've had a really good defense.
rookie sack record. I mean, not the rookie, the NFL sack record. I mean, if you break that, you're going to win it.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Yeah,
He's half a sack away. So
it's cool to see, man. That's one of those things I wasn't sure we were going to see. Honestly, I like Myles Garrett, man. I'm not a Browns fan, obviously, but hey, shout out to him and good on him, man. I want Jeff to get in the 20s, man. One season that would be amazing.
That would be insane by interior defensive lineman.
I'm just glad he's here, man. I know a lot of us were worried maybe he could be a name moving at the trade deadline, and I'm glad he didn't, man. You got to have a couple of those cornerstones on your team, and he's definitely not just he's not just the cornerstone on the defense, man. He's the cornerstone on the team, man. And he's got to be. I imagine he's the favorite amongst fans. If we were to poll all Titans fans, Big Jeff probably is number one right now.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, he even came out and said, "Hey, I want to be here because I believe in Cam."
Yeah, man, I love that.
Right
That's
guy.
our Walter Payton Man of the Year right there, man. So,
yeah, and
congrats
I mean,
to him on
obviously a
that.
little biased being from Tennessee and seeing what he does in this community. It'd be awesome to see him win. Then he deserves it, honestly. Like,
Yeah,
but, I mean,
absolutely.
I don't see what, but he does a lot in this community. But yeah, I mean, the stats. He's number one in sacks by interior defensive linemen. He's number one in pressure rate. He's number one in pressures. Like, the dude's insane. He's leading.
He is. I mean, he reminds you. I don't want to like go crazy here, but he's like an Aaron Donald, man. The way he just disrupts stuff, man. He's just insane. Like, and I can't wait to see
100%
Meatloaf. Exactly. That's I can't wait to see him and Meatloaf go for a couple years too, man. Like, that's going to be awesome, man. That's going to be a real duo right there, I think, man, because he's getting better and better as well. T'Vondre Sweat is proving every one of these doubters wrong.
And he does a lot of stuff you don't see on the stat sheet. But
Exactly.
Man, he takes up people. He fills holes.
Exactly.
He's moving
bodies. Man.
He's
not on paper. He's not blowing the stats up, but you could see him.
He's
making an impact.
He's one of the leaders. Like Cedric Gray is leading one of the leaders in tackles. He opens up that hole, and Cedric Gray is ready to get up there.
Exactly, man. Like, I'm loving some Meatloaf, man. There's a reason. Yeah, I'm loving that. But yeah, like you said, two real similar teams. I know you were cutting out in the very beginning, so I didn't quite catch what you said. I know I think you touched on the tanking thing a little bit because I joked about it. Where do you stand on that, man? Do you think that's something teams actually ever do, or are you like me where you cut
doing it right now, where they're just sitting Max Crosby?
It's an unsaid thing, though. Always, it's never anything.
The best possible outcome is a quality loss, but I'm never gonna root for my team to lose. I'm never gonna be mad if they won. Like.
No, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want to win. I'm going to just keep it real. I'm going to keep it a buck, as the kids say today. I don't want to go because, dude, we drop to like 7th or 8th if we win this game. I think if the draft, it depends on what a lot of other teams do or whatever, but 4 wins is a lot different than 3 right now with all the other teams. And I guess. I don't know. It's a hard thing to talk about. I'm just going to be honest about it, man. I think I'm going to be a little annoyed if we drop 3 or 4 spots after 1 win. But we'll see. I'm not rooting against my team, man. I want the team to do well. I'm like you. I think the best possible outcome is a quality loss, man.
Like
everybody does well.
Yeah. But like I said, I will never be upset with a win. Like, we go out there.
Some teams I don't think go that way though, man. You remember when who were the Raiders playing when they kicked that field goal? It was somebody. Was it the Chargers? It was a division rival. You remember when the Raiders kicked the field goal after the other team had called the timeout?
They were trying to tie.
Yeah, and if they had tied, both teams go to the playoffs, but
It
the
was
Raiders won
Chargers,
so they
yeah,
could knock the Chargers out.
yeah,
So, I mean, that's kind of evidence against the team tanking right there. I mean, well, I guess not because it's a different situation, but that shows you that teams. I guess what I'm trying to say is that proves that winning is still top priority no matter what to these
yeah.
teams in the NFL, no matter what the situation. If a
Maybe I
team's
feel
willing to win a game in order to kill their own playoffs just so they can spoil the other team's playoff run, that's crazy. But
I think maybe I feel a little different because we already got our quarterback, so we don't have to have that first overall pick. It's really just there for trade bait, for us.
right, that's
We're not
yeah,
drafting Mendoza or Dante Moore or anybody like that. Um, but you know, um, I'll always root for my team to win, but I'm never gonna. I'm in the position where I won't be mad at a loss. You know what I mean?
yeah.
That's kind of how it is. Um, but yeah, ways to victory is pretty much what we've been doing. Like getting Tony Pollard going. He's at 3 straight games with 100. The way the offensive line's been blocking and he's been running, that's been making Cam's job a lot easier. And Cam's been getting rid of the ball a lot faster. I think he had his fastest time to throw this past week, like at
Yeah.
2.4 seconds. So just
That's
keep
about
playing
average.
keep playing the way they've been playing. Honestly, control the clock. Chuck is not. He's not gonna like blow you away, but he makes a lot of the right reads and doesn't turn the ball over. He doesn't have a ton of yards per completion or anything like that. It's like under 10 yards per completion, but he makes correct reads. He manages the game really well. So I mean, you would get him uncomfortable, and maybe you can force him into a mistake. He's not a young quarterback, but he's young in the sense of not a veteran. He's like 26,
Yeah.
but he's a rookie. So make him uncomfortable. Maybe you can make some mistakes and keep running the ball like you're running it. Make it easier on Cam. When that run game happens, the play action happens, and Cam will make things happen. We've seen it like the throw last week where he's rolling to his left and drops a
Hmm.
dime on the sideline to Jim DK. Like, I mean,
Yeah, he's
not
got
every
some of those kind of like intangible factors, man, where he's like able to make some crazy thing happen
you're
on
like,
a play that might seem dead. Yeah,
oh,
yeah. I mean, it's he's nerve wracking to watch sometimes. Uh,
yeah, for sure.
but I guess my theme kind of with everything is just like I just want to see the rookies in the second years mainly do well, dude. I want to see them just continue to do better because that's our future, man, and that's what we have to bank on at this point. We're not.
Yeah, that's been the
We've got
brightest
to
thing
have
is that
a
the future is bright. Like, obviously, we need some more
yeah,
pieces, but especially on the offensive side, anything we do offensively is someone young. It's
yeah.
3 4th round picks.
And
Cam,
man, the way that Io Manor started out too, dude, you would have thought that was going to be the receiver. I mean, DK man has just been lighting it up, man. I
DK
mean,
is 49 yards away from breaking the rookie all-purpose yard record. He's one good
that's
return away
awesome,
from
man.
breaking that record. Ben Brown holds that record, by the way.
Yeah, that would be crazy right there, man. So we may have found one of, I mean, hopefully a couple of them, man. Hopefully Io Manor continues to kind of develop and stuff this offseason and stuff as well. But my favorite pick, I think, out of the draft, Gunnar Helm,
Mhm.
he's been lighting it up too, man. I'm so happy to see that because he's
So,
go ahead.
speaking of records broken, that you bring up Gunnar Helm. Gunnar Helm broke the record for a rookie tight end, reception
Mm-hmm.
by a rookie tight end. Cam Ward broke the record for most yards by a rookie quarterback in Titans Oilers
Mm-hmm.
history. So this rookie class is breaking records all around.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's a
Jim,
lot to look forward to with these guys, man. I'm excited.
Pro Bowler, we haven't even mentioned that. Pro Bowler Jim.
Yeah, yeah, I was about to say when you started talking about his yards and stuff, and then we before we and shout out to Jeff as well for that. So shout out to
Pro
both of
Bowler.
those guys.
Yeah, for
Uh,
sure. I was really surprised. I thought Cedric Gray might make it, but he didn't. I'm sure I have to look at the alternates. I don't know if he made it, but he
and
should be an
give him
alternate.
another off season, man. I look for great things from him, man. He was my favorite pick the year before,
Mhm.
as a matter of fact. So
Second year players looking good. You know what's crazy is that he was out this past week because of the concussion. He should be good to go. But James Williams looked really good in his place.
yeah.
Like,
I
if
mean,
you're a
you remember in
Titan,
the off season, man, those two were really close
we thought
for the
James was going to
job.
take the job, and then during like all training camp, it was James, And then when they got in the field, Cedric just kind of blew up.
He started lighting it up, man. Yeah.
I mean, if
But
you're,
yeah, I remember those two being like neck and neck for the job. So I mean, if both of those guys can produce and we can find room for both of them out there on the field,
Cody
come
Barton's
on.
playing well, but like, you got to imagine like the money saving aspect. Like, you'd love to have those two be your starting middle linebackers.
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah.
Um, so shout out to all of them. James has been a beast on special teams all year too. I thought he might have a chance of being the special teams or that make because he has been all over the field on special teams.
Hmm. Yeah.
So both of those guys for sure. So do you have a score prediction going into this week?
I guess it's kind of rough being last game of the season, but
You got two more. You got Jacksonville.
or well, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Dude, I'm so used to like when I see week 17, I keep
Yeah.
forgetting that we got two games. I know that we have two games, but I keep saying that like.
Week 17, yeah.
I mean, I'm going to go 24-21 Titans because we've been playing well. Actually, you know what? Let me change that a little bit. I don't even know if the Saints score that much. I'm going to say 17-24.
Okay, I like that.
And I think the Titans get a win by touchdown. They've been playing better. This is a team that's not really lighting it up. It's reminiscent of like the Cleveland game a little bit. I just hope our offense does better than we did the Cleveland game. But yeah, let me go 24-17 Titans, man.
We're right in the same
They get
realm.
They get the home win tomorrow.
Yeah, home team. I mean, that's where I'm going to go push because I said two teams that hadn't played great all season, other than the Saints defense, and have been pretty good all season. But that have both been hot as of late when it stopped mattering, I guess. But I'm going to go 20-27 Titans. So same margin of victory. I'm just going to move the bar a little bit.
Give them an extra field goal apiece.
Yeah. So I think that the Titans have scored 24 in like the last 3 games. So they've really been putting some points on the board. They would have had over 30 this week, but the rest weren't an idiot with the whole.
Yeah.
And Jeff didn't report eligible when he definitely did. So yeah, 2027. Did you have any interest in talking head coaches right now, or do you want to wait till?
Well, that's what I actually have a hypothetical question for you here.
All right, yeah.
I've seen something Titans fans talking about, and things have to happen for this to happen. And you'll know where I'm going as soon as I talk. So we haven't had the best season, just like the Baltimore Ravens haven't had the best season, and a lot of people think that it may be the time that the Ravens move on from John Harbaugh. And a lot of how Titans fans are. We're 3-4 steps ahead of these things, man. We're making hypotheticals before things even happen. Does he jump to the top of your head coaching candidate list?
Absolutely.
Did you say absolutely?
Absolutely.
I'm saying, man, I think if he becomes available, I think he's the number one candidate, in my opinion.
There's a possibility in that same structure that Mike Tomlin becomes available. Mm-hmm. They've talked about him.
I've also heard Andy Reid, man. I don't believe that, but
I think if Andy Reid leaves, he retires. I don't think he's a
guy
like
he's been doing it for a long time, man.
Yeah, but if Mike Tomlin or Harbaugh become available, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Man, honestly, if they both become available, I don't even care which one. I mean, I think I'm probably more a Tomlin guy than Harbaugh.
Yeah, I think Tomlin would be more.
He'd be awesome for Cam and everything.
But they're looking for a leader, and these are two guys who have proven they can be leaders.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I mean, absolutely. Give me either one of those guys if they come available.
Yeah, I'm happy with either one of those guys. I think if you had to make me pick, I think I picked Tomlin. But yeah, I love the idea of either one of those guys heading the team, man. So I like McCarthy and everything, but I'm definitely in the camp that wants a veteran coach that's done it and been there before. Like,
there's even a couple more guys I'm like, okay, I'd take over McCarthy. McCarthy is not one I'd be mad about, but he kind of feels like, for me, like a fallback safe option.
It was the safe option. That's exactly right. That's what I feel like.
Like I like Robert Saleh a lot from San Francisco. I like Shula, the defensive coordinator from the Rams. I like Clint Kubiak, the offensive coordinator for the Seahawks. What he's done with Sam Darnold has been great. But then I think McCarthy makes my top five. There's probably 4 or 5 guys I'd be like, okay, I'm okay with any of these guys. I don't want Matt Nagy, really.
No, I mean there's a lot of Nagy talk, but just
I
because you
wouldn't
worked with
hate
somebody
it,
in the past and stuff,
but
I don't think that people immediately jump to that with past relationships and past working relationships. That doesn't necessarily mean that like
I mean,
that's
Nagy
a
had some good years in Chicago with Mitchell Trubisky, who God knows isn't a good quarterback, but he wouldn't be the top of my list.
no.
Um, there's a handful of guys I'd like a lot better, like Salah, Minter, Shula, Kubiak, Tomlin or Harbaugh.
Yeah,
Which I mean, yeah, Tomlin absolutely goes to the guy who's never had a losing season. Yeah, I'll take that guy.
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
100%. So there's a lot. I mean, we'll know more after the season,
It's
for
hard to
sure.
believe they'd part ways, but we'll see.
What came out within either today or yesterday, I can't remember, is that it's kind of what I think what a lot of people were expecting, but Amy Armstrong is going to be taking a back seat into this hire. She's going to let Brinker and Borgonzi just. I'm
Yeah.
sure she'll talk to him, but she's not going to be leading the
Well,
charge or up there in those meeting rooms.
didn't Aaron Rodgers say something about playing another year or something though? Like I mean, I don't remember how credible it was or anything
I
like that. But
You got to go to his dark cave on his ayahuasca before he decides. I'm sure.
yeah, hey, it's fine with me, man. Let the man do
Yeah,
his thing, man.
yeah.
Y'all don't
I was
hate
just
on him.
saying, yeah, I don't have a problem with it either. But hey, I'm sure he's got to have a whole mental reset before he decides
Yeah.
anything. So
That's another guy that's proved a bunch of stupid people wrong, man. I'm sorry, man. People just, for some reason, he's a guy that people go out of their way to criticize, and they think he's just this big arsehole. But man, dude. Every time I find him on a mic somewhere, he's one of the coolest dudes that you see out there talking to the guys, man. So
I think maybe for
he
him,
just doesn't like the media, man. I think he can't stand the way the media plays stuff, and he makes that clear. So it's sometimes you see those clips of him talking to these people and stuff, and I don't know. It all started with that other stuff. I won't get into it, but it started with the whole vaccine thing. That's where all this really hate got amped up, and I just think it's silly. So
I think for him it might just be something like how the season ends, and I don't know what that means for him. If he
and how he's feeling, man. He's old. He's 42.
But yeah, I don't know if he we made the playoffs. I was so close. Let's try one more time, or if it's like, hey, look what I did. I made the playoffs at 44. I can go on a high note. Kind of thing.
Well, and which one? Like it's like the chicken or the egg thing, right? So like which one plays into the other more? Like so, if Tomlin for some reason is not head coach anymore, that I don't think Aaron Rodgers wants to be in Pittsburgh.
No.
I think that's a big reason why he came there was Mike Tomlin, and I think that would change his perspective on the job a lot. So, I mean, or is it? No, I don't know. I don't know what Aaron Rodgers is thinking. I don't think we're going to know until the end of the offseason. So
you won't know until Aaron Rodgers decides. You get to know, and that's just how it goes. And
that's just how it is. That's how it is with those guys when they get older, man. Hey.
For sure.
Brett Favre did the same thing for years. I remember it, man. God, I remember years. He would retire every year almost.
All right. You want to hit our final bite?
Yeah, go ahead.
My final bite is Cam Ward first touchdown game. He's had 3 weeks, 2 touchdowns. He'll get 3, and one might be rushing, but he's going to score 3 touchdowns.
Heck yeah. Mine's just a quick one that we kind of touched on earlier already, man. I'm just going to shout out congratulations to our Pro Bowlers, man, and add the Walter Payton nomination and stuff on to Jeffrey Simmons as well. Just a congratulations to those guys. I appreciate them being bright spots in a dark tunnel that I call this season, man, and giving us some stuff to look forward to for next year, man. There's a lot of other guys providing that for us, but those 2 guys are Pro Bowlers, man. Appreciate them and shout out to them and congratulations, man.
For sure. Well, we want to thank you all for joining us. If you're on the Titans Table for Two page. Make sure you like, subscribe, tell your friends. Check out this AFC South show. Check out our friends over at the Jaguars Pod, Third and Teal, Colts Pod, Unstabled, and Texans Pod, that Real Texas Team podcast. We're all trying to grow together. And but yeah, make sure you have a good weekend. Tighten up. Be good people. Shout out to you.
Absolutely. And belated Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, guys.